The Formula One world is in absolute shock. If you thought the pre-season was just a series of boring reliability checks, think again. The stopwatch hasn't just been triggered, it has exploded. We are witnessing a tectonic shift in the history of motorsport, and the rumours leaking from the Barcelona pits are no longer just whispers. They are a deafening roar that is keeping team principals awake at night. Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time world champion, is no longer just getting used to the prancing horse. He's taming the beast with a ferocity that no one, and I mean no one, saw coming this early. The silver arrows are in the rearview mirror, and the scarlet red of Maranello is setting the asphalt on fire, while the entire paddock was busy calculating fuel loads and tyre degradation. Hamilton was out there doing the impossible, rewriting the narrative of a transition year. This isn't just a driver switching teams. This is a declaration of war against the status quo. Today we break down the scorching backstage secrets of Barcelona. Buckle up, because the Hamilton era at Ferrari has begun with a lightning strike. Let's look at the cold, hard facts from the tarmac. The Barcelona tests are traditionally a game of hide and seek. Teams usually hide their true performance to keep the rivals guessing. But there is a limit to how much you can mask raw adrenaline. The Mercedes garage was a hive of industrial efficiency. With George Russell and the young sensation Kimi Antonelli, they were the marathon runners of the week. They stacked up an incredible 500 laps, covering over 2,300 kilometres. On paper, that is a reliability masterclass. It sends a message that the German machine is robust, consistent, and ready for a long season. But then there was the Scuderia. Ferrari took a different gamble. They didn't care about winning the mileage trophy. Even with fewer laps on the board, 439 to be exact, they had a secret weapon that changed the entire atmosphere of the test. Every time Lewis Hamilton left the pit lane, the air in the paddock grew thin. He wasn't looking for endurance, he was hunting for the limit. In his new red armour, Hamilton didn't just match the pace, he obliterated it. He posted the fastest time of the entire session, proving that while Mercedes has the quantity, Ferrari might just have the lethal quality needed to break the championship wide open. The big question everyone was asking before Barcelona was, how long will it take Lewis to adapt? We've seen world-class drivers struggle for months, sometimes even years, to find their rhythm in a new cockpit. But what we witnessed in Spain was nothing short of a sporting miracle. Hamilton didn't just sit in the car, he merged with it. The adaptation wasn't a process, it was instantaneous. From the very first stint, his feedback was surgical. He wasn't just driving, he was directing the engineers, fine-tuning the balance of the SF25 like a maestro conducting an orchestra. This isn't just about a fast lap, it's about the Hamilton effect within the walls of Maranello. For years, Ferrari has been criticised for tactical hesitation and technical inconsistency, but with Lewis in the seat, the atmosphere has shifted from hope to absolute certainty. You can see it in the mechanics' eyes, the realisation that they finally have the ultimate closer behind the wheel. When the telemetry showed Lewis taking the high-speed turn 9 flat out, a feat few dared to try so early in testing, the message was clear to everyone in the pit lane. The learning curve is over. He is already at the peak, and he is pushing Ferrari to a level of operational excellence they haven't seen since the Schumacher era. The new threat isn't a future possibility. It is a present reality that is terrifying the competition. Now let's go beyond the lap times and look at the digital DNA of these tests. In the modern era of Formula One, you can try to trick the cameras, but you cannot trick the sensors. The telemetry coming out of Barcelona has sent shockwaves through the technical departments of Milton Keynes and Brackley. When we analyse the speed traps and the braking force data, a terrifying picture emerges for Hamilton's rivals. The SF25, under Lewis's control, showed a stability in the high-speed, dirty air sectors that was simply unmatched. The most staggering data point, his entry speed into the final chicane. While others were wrestling with understeer, Lewis was carving lines that looked like they were on rails. This is the Ferrari Trunfo, a car that finally provides the front-end bite that Hamilton has been craving for the last 3 years. The telemetry shows that he is able to brake later and harder than anyone else on the grid, carrying a momentum that seems to defy the laws of physics. The paddock insiders are scratching their heads, asking the same question. How did he unlock this potential so quickly? Well, it's a combination of a rejuvenated driver and a chassis that finally listens to its pilot. This isn't just about being fast on a Saturday. The data suggests that Ferrari's long-run pace is equally devastating. The alarm bells are ringing at maximum volume because the telemetry has confirmed what the eyes already suspected. Ferrari has built a monster and Hamilton is its master. While the Ferrari garage is celebrating, the atmosphere at Mercedes is complicated. Imagine the scene. You've spent months preparing your new car, the W16, and your drivers, George Russell and the wonder kid Kimi Antonelli, have performed a marathon of 500 laps. You have the data, you have the reliability, and you have the physical proof that your car is a tank. But then you look up at the timing boards and the man who defined your team for a decade is sitting there in a red car, beating your best time by a margin that makes your stomach turn. This is the psychological warfare of the Barcelona tests. For George Russell, this was supposed to be the moment he officially took the throne. For Antonelli, it was the ultimate baptism by fire. They were impressive, make no mistake. Their 2,328 kilometres of testing is a goldmine for development. But in F1, nobody cares about who drove the furthest. They care about who drove the fastest. The fact that Hamilton achieved his purple laps with significantly less track time suggests that the Mercedes might still be lacking that extra gear of raw performance. Every time Lewis crossed the finish line with a faster sector, it felt like a ghost haunting his former team. It raises a haunting question for Toto Wolff. Did they let go of the greatest development driver in history just as they were starting to get it right? The Silver Arrows are fast, but the prancing horse is currently flying. The implications of these tests go far beyond a simple leaderboard. We are now standing on the precipice of a season that could redefine the modern era of Formula One. When the lights go out in Bahrain on March 8th, the world won't just be watching a race, they'll be watching the result of a revolution. The red alert has been officially issued to every single team on the grid. If Hamilton's pace in Barcelona is a true reflection of the SF25's potential, then the hierarchy we've known for the last few years is about to be shredded into pieces. Think about the reigning champions at Red Bull. They are used to being hunted, but they've never been hunted by a Ferrari-Hamilton alliance. This combination is a new threat that carries both the technical weight of Maranello and the ruthless racing IQ of a 7-time champion. The paddock is buzzing with one specific realisation. Hamilton isn't just happy to be there, he is driving with a chip on his shoulder, a man with everything to prove and nothing to lose. The adaptation we saw, that surgical precision in the slow-speed corners and the raw aggression on the straights, suggests that Ferrari has finally found the missing link in their championship puzzle. The question is no longer, will Ferrari win a race? The question has shifted to, can anyone actually stop this momentum? The countdown to March 8th is no longer away. It's a warning. The storm is coming, and it's painted in Italian red. Behind every great performance, there is a masterstroke of strategy. What we are seeing in Barcelona is the fruition of a plan that started the moment Fred Vasseur picked up the phone to call Lewis Hamilton. Ferrari didn't just sign a driver, they signed a catalyst. The new trump card that everyone is talking about isn't just a physical part of the car. It's the synergy between Hamilton's legendary tyre management and Ferrari's aggressive new aero package. This combination is turning out to be more lethal than anyone dared to imagine. The most sensational part of this impact, the harmony within the team. Many predicted a clash of egos or a chaotic transition, but the data tells a different story. Hamilton has brought a Mercedes-style discipline to the Ferrari garage, and the car is responding. The way he handled the medium compound tyres during the midday heat in Barcelona showed a level of control that was significantly superior to his rivals. This is where the championship is won or lost, not just in one lap pace, but but in the ability to maintain that pace over a 60-lap race distance. The boxes are buzzing with excitement because they realise they finally have a driver who can exploit every single millimetre of the track. This isn't just testing luck, this is a masterclass in preparation. The Ferrari SF25 has found its soul, and it speaks with a British accent that is sounding more and more like a victory lap. As the sun sets over the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, one thing is crystal clear. The Formula One hierarchy has been shaken to its core. We came into this pre-season expecting a transition, but we are leaving with the realisation that a new era has already begun. Lewis Hamilton and Ferrari aren't just a dream team on paper, they are a devastating reality on the track. The stopwatch has spoken, the telemetry has confirmed it, and the rivals are officially on high alert. The impossible is happening right before our eyes, and the countdown to March 8th feels like an eternity for the fans and a nightmare for the competition. But now I want to hear from the most important part of this sport, you. What is your honest take on this staggering performance? Is Hamilton's pace in the Ferrari a sign of an 8th world title, or do you think the Silver Arrows and the Bulls have a hidden ace up their sleeves? This is more than just a news story, it's a life lesson in evolution and taking bold risks. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one and I want to know, are you Team Hamilton, Team Ferrari, or are you still backing the reigning champs? If this deep dive into the Barcelona bomber got your heart racing, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with every F1 fan in your circle so they don't miss out on the most explosive season in decades. The engines are roaring, the red cars are flying, and we will be here to cover every second of it. See you in the next one, and remember, in Formula One, the only thing faster than the cars is the truth on the track.